I'm JD, and what we're going to be doing today is looking at some absolute value inequalities. So I put two here. These are the basic two scenarios. The first scenario is you have the absolute value of x less than or equal to 4, or just some positive number, and the absolute value of x greater than 2. So if you look at these two scenarios, you want to consider, okay, what's going on? And also notice, well, once you figure out how to take it from out of the absolute value bars to the regular inequality, then you can easily solve it. But it's a matter of trying to figure all of that out. So you have the absolute value of x less than or equal to 4. Well, first consider a number line. What's going on here? Well, you have absolute value. Absolute value makes the number positive, right? It's the distance away from 0. So here, think to yourself, what's going to work? Would negative 5 work? Take the absolute value of that. That's 5. Is 5 less than or equal to 4? No. It's all numbers less than 4. Positive numbers, so it would include 3, 2, 1, 0, etc. Then also negative 3, negative 2, right? Negative 3.9, right? You take the absolute value of negative 3.9, and that becomes 3.9, which is definitely less than 4. So it's going to look something like this. And it's also, here it's going to include negative 4 because it's an or equal to, right? And then everything in between. So when it's an or equal to, I like to put closed circles. And so it's going to be everything in between 4 and negative 4. Now, when you have an absolute value inequality, first you want to get the absolute value bars all by themselves. And then whatever this is, you want to set it up like this. X less than or equal to 4, and then over here, negative 4 less than or equal to x. See, you have x in the middle. Now, if this is an or equal to, then these are going to be or equal to's as well. And so basically, you're going to set up like this. You're going to isolate this, the absolute value of whatever, put that in the middle, remove the absolute value bars, put whatever number here, whatever this is, positive, just leave it as is. Then over here, it's negative. So just keep that all in mind. And then just solve for x. Second scenario is when you have a greater than sign. Now, an or equal to, again, you know, it's kind of over here. Now think through what's going on and what will work. So you have, okay, what's greater than 2? Well, obviously 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever. So it's going to start at 2 and definitely go over that direction. Put in 0 in there. Now, what else is going to work? You have absolute value. So would negative 1 work? Take the absolute value of negative 1. 1 greater than 2? No, that doesn't make any sense. What about negative 3? What's the absolute of negative 3? Yeah, it's a positive 3. So negative 3 is going to work. What about negative 4? Yes, negative 4 is going to work because you take the absolute value of negative 4. That's 4. 4 is definitely greater than 2. So you have negative 2, and it's going to go like that in that direction. I'm going to use an open circle. So that's what that looks like. Now the inequality, you're going to have two possibilities. So it's either going to be x greater than 2 as it is, and the other one is x less than negative 2. also notice, again, you want to do the same. Well, also notice this, that if I look at 0 in both cases, it acts like a mirror, a reflection. So on this side, it mirrors this. On this side, if I was to flip this over here, it would cover it up. And that's what absolute value inequalities do. So when you're solving problems like this, what you want to do is first see what scenario, well, first isolate the absolute value bars. Get the absolute value bars all by themselves. Once you do that, see where you're at, see if it's less than or equal to or greater than. If these are negative, just ask yourself, okay, is it going to be, if the number is negative, ask yourself, does anything work? That would be infinitely many solutions. And if nothing works, that's the empty set, no solution. So, but if these are positive, then you just follow this. If it's less than or equal to 4, it's going to be an in-betweener, in between such numbers, right? One's the positive, the other one's the negative. And then over here, when it's greater than, it's going to be an or situation. It's either this inequality, as you see it, or this, you change the sign, and also you flip the inequality sign. And that's it.